Good evening, Hugo. How are you?
Good evening, teacher.
How are you
Fine,
doing?
thank you. And you?
I'm good. Better than yesterday because I got my computer back.
Ah, that is sound good.
Yeah, it is good. It is really, really good. And we also have Joshua. Good evening, Joshua. How are you?
Good evening, teacher. I'm doing well.
Good, good. Ready for the exam?
Ready for the exam.
Good. Next one, Cecilia. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, I'm fine. You?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And last person, Christian. How are you, Christian? Good evening.
Hi guys. Hi teacher. I'm fine. Thank you.
Good. Do you study, Christian, for the exam?
Uh, no, really no.
Okay, no problem. But I guess you will get 10 if you pay attention in classes, so it will be
Yes.
easy for you. Good. And I got my computer back, Christian.
Okay.
They
Excellent.
said that it was the RAM as you told me yesterday, so probably
You change the RAM
they
or
changed it.
clean the RAM?
They said that they changed it.
Okay.
So if that happens again, that means that they didn't change it. They only clean it, maybe.
Have a time you can ask.
But probably that will never happen. So let's see, Nancy. Good evening. How are you, Nancy?
Good evening, everybody. Very good. And you, teacher?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. And we also have Constantino. Good evening, Constantino.
Good evening, teacher.
Are you ready for the exam, Constantino?
Yes, I am ready.
Good. So Constantino started. Good. So, well, today is last day for unit number 2, and also you have the test, as you know. It is going to be about unit number 1 and unit number 2. So unit number 1 is about gerunds and infinitives. It is pretty easy. And unit number 2 is about simple past. So I consider that you are good. Obviously, this is just the introduction for simple past because you will see in unit number 5, you will see it because you are missing how to create WH questions, how to create questions with the verb be, because the verb be is something different. So that's what you're going to see in the next units. But so far, you have to know how to ask questions using did and how to answer to those questions, positive and negative sentences. We also have David. Good evening, David.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you doing?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Good. So let's see. David says, I'm good, but he is like tired probably. Good. How are you? Good.
Fine.
But probably because he's tired of being working.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Good. So we're going to start with the attendance, guys. As you know, it has changed and we have to do it at the beginning, at the end of the class. So first person is Felix Ernesto Castellanos, but he is coming in some minutes because he's in the traffic jam. Then we have Josue Edmundo Avalos.
Present.
Good. Carlos Eduardo is not here. Cesar Santiago Benavides is not here for the moment, but maybe later. Well, he has to be later because exam is in some minutes. Then we have Christian Armando Cardona. Christian?
Present. I'm here.
Good. Now Herman is from INSAFORP. Then we have Adolfo Alberto Castro. Well, he's not here, but maybe later. Cecilia Guadalupe Castro.
Present.
Good. Nancy Yasmin Claudia.
Present.
Good. David Ricardo León.
Present.
Good. Luis Antonio Dominguez is not here right now. Carolina is the girl with the baby. Then we have Hugo Ernesto Fonseca.
Present, teacher.
Good. Melvin Jonathan Gallardo.
Present, teacher.
Good. Oscar Armando Gomez Guevara is not here right now, maybe later. Constantino Guardado.
Present.
Good. Flora is from ISAFORP, and then we have Raul that is not here. So this is just the attendance list, and this is just the introduction. Adolfo. Good evening, Adolfo. How are you? I guess he can hear. Adolfo? No, I guess he can. Well, so let's get started. Since I told you at the beginning, today is last class for unit number 2, and you know that we have been studying simple past all this time. So what I want you to do is to tell me what you did today in the morning, and we are going to start with Joshua. Joshua, what was the first thing that you did today in the morning? The first thing that you did today in the morning when you woke up? Joshua?
I drank water.
I drank
Water.
water. Good. Cecilia, what is something that you did after you took a shower?
After.
Yes. After you took a shower, what do you do?
I went to the work.
Good. I went to work. Maybe. But after you took a shower, you had to get dressed or eat something, get ready, and then you go to work. In the past, you went to work. Good. Next one, Christian. What do you do before class?
Um, I took a dinner.
I had dinner.
I had dinner.
Good. You can say I had dinner or I ate dinner. Take dinner,
Okay.
take dinner, you can say it, but only if you are working and you have a specific time for dinner. So you would say, I'll take my dinner, but you're talking about the time to have dinner.
Okay.
Next one, Nancy. What do you do after lunch today? What do you do after lunch?
I drank a cup of coffee.
After lunch?
Yes, at 2
Oh,
p.m.
okay. At 2 p.m., coffee at 2 p.m. Good. The good thing is if you have air conditioner at work. Because if you
Yes.
don't have and drinking coffee at 2 p.m., might be really difficult. Good. Next one, David. What do you do before breakfast today?
Wait. O sea, cambiarme. How do you say?
I changed.
Pero, o sea, ponerme mi ropa.
I changed my
Clothes.
That is a good question. That is a good question. Because you say change clothes when you have clothes. For example, I have clothes. If I want to use or to wear something different, I'm going to say I change my clothes. Because if I say that I get dressed, it's that I don't have clothes. So you
And-
only change your clothes. You change your
Okay.
clothes.
I change my clothes.
Good. Next one, Caesar. What do you do today after 4 p.m.?
I took the transport to my house.
Okay, good. Next one, Adolfo. What do you do after work today?
Today I drove my car until my house.
Good, 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 good. So I drove is the past. Good.
Yes.
Next one, Oscar. What do you do yesterday after class?
I slept.
Mm-hmm.
I slept before after class.
I slept after class. Yes, or you can say I went to bed. I went to bed after class.
Okay, thank you.
Good. Melvin, what do you do before you took a shower today?
Before I
Before you took a
brush
shower. Mm-hmm.
brush my dish
Teeth.
teeth.
Yes, but what is the pronunciation? It's not brush. The pronunciation in the present is brush, brush. But in the past, how do you pronounce it? That is coming in the exam today.
Brush
Brushed,
brush
brushed.
my my teeth.
I brushed my teeth. Good. Next one, Hugo. What do you do today after breakfast?
I watch the TV.
I watched TV. I watched TV. In that case, you don't say that TV, you say TV only. I watch TV. Good.
Okay.
Adolfo, did I ask you before?
Yes. Yes.
Really? Okay. So if I asked you, no problem. So those activities that you were telling me are all in simple past. The reason is because they have already studied and they have already finished. So that is simple past as you know it. You have regular and irregular verbs. So before the evaluation that you have today, we are going to do three things. Number one is going to be a reading. Number two is going to be a video. And number three is going to be practice. Yes, and then we are going to have the test. So I'm going to show you on the screen right now what the reading is. Can you see it, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so what I need you to do right now is that you will read the article. Obviously, you're not going to read it out loud right now, not for the moment, but later. So you're going to read it and try to get words that you don't know the meaning or words that you don't know the pronunciation. So read it and take notes about pronunciation that you don't know or vocabulary that you don't know. I will give you 2 minutes to read the article. All right, guys. Now let's see. Any questions about vocabulary or pronunciation of words that you don't know?
Yes, teacher. In the last line, meaningful.
Meaningful connections is like important or very important connections. Like very important. That is the meaning of meaningful.
Teacher, what is the meaning of rewarding? Or meeting was so rewarding?
Rewarding is that you feel good. For example, something that is rewarding or that you feel rewarding, that is like a feeling. It's something that you feel when you do something for other people. For example, if you see a kid on the street and that kid doesn't have any food, you go to a restaurant, you buy some food for the kid and you give it to the kid, and the kid smiles. When you look at him, you feel that the situation or what you did is rewarding, that you feel well because you did something positive. Yes?
Thank you.
Sometimes in this is especially with the police, when they want to find one of the most wanted people in El Salvador, they said reward $1,000. But that is reward. Yes, the reward is the money that you get because you call the police, hey, you are looking for a man and that man is my neighbor. So I want the $1,000. So that is reward. Yes, that they give you money. In this case, it's not money, it's just a feeling. Yes, what you feel is rewarding. Yes, good. Another word or pronunciation?
In the second paragraph,
Paragraph.
paragraph, that
Yes.
she was shy. What is the meaning of she?
Oh,
Is
she was
you
shy.
shy?
Shy. Shy is synonym, it's a synonym of timid. Timid or shy. Timid. Yes, when you don't talk to people, you are shy, you don't have friends, you don't talk to people, you are shy. Yes, you are not friendly, you are shy.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Another
Very good.
word, guys?
Sure. The
Yes,
pronunciation second paragraph
paragraph.
is
Paragraph.
paragraph
Paragraph.
expecta, expectations
Expectations.
expectation
Expectations.
expectation.
For example, my expectation is that you pass the exam today, that you all pass the exam today. That is my expectation.
Yes.
Only yours.
So that is expectation. Obviously, reality can be different, but I know that in this case, because you are my group, you will get 10. So that's my expectation. That is something that I want that happens. Yes, that is an expectation, something that you want or that you expect that happens. You don't say expectative. It is expectation. Yes, expectation. Another word?
The last sentence, meaning, connections, meaningful. What is the meaning?
Meaningful. That was the same question that Cesar asked, that I said that it is very important, that they are very, very, very important for you. Like they have a value for you. They are very important. Another one? No? So I will
In
ask you.
this in the
Joshua?
second paragraph,
Mm-hmm.
say I feel surprised because she trusted me.
Okay.
What's the
so,
meaning y cuál es the pronunciation?
Good. I felt, no feel, because feel is a present. In the past, I felt surprised because she trusted me. She trusted me. For example, if you have a secret and you trust in me, or if you trust me, you tell me, hey, Juan, I will tell you a secret. This and this and this and this happened to me. So you tell me the secret because you trust me. Yes, you trust in me. In the past, trusted, but in the present, trust. Or like the dollar bills that you can find. In God we trust. In God we trust. Yes. Or when you say, I have $100, but I don't know what to do with the money. And then I tell you, don't worry, give it to me, I can keep it. And then, no, I don't want to give it to you. And then I tell you, trust me, I will keep the money. Don't worry, trust me. So that's the meaning of trust. In the past, trusted. Is it clear, Joshua?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Another word?
Advice, teacher.
Good.
Here is my advice.
Advice is like suggestion. Advice or suggestion. You can say suggestion or you can say advice. Cesar? Cesar, do you want me to ask?
The concept of one-on-one.
One-on-one, good question. When it is one-on-one, it means individually, that you don't have a lot of people around you. It's only one person and you, one-on-one meeting. A one-on-one meeting means that you will be the only one there with your boss, no more people around. So that is one-on-one. Or when you have an interview, that is a one-on-one interview, because there is only one person and you.
It's an expression, right?
It is an expression, exactly. It's like individually or personalized, but you don't say personalized. It is just one-on-one. No more? Okay, so I will ask someone who didn't ask me. Let's see, who didn't ask? Cecilia and David didn't ask. So let's start with Cecilia. Cecilia, what's the meaning of gained? Because the person said, I gained more than a new contact. Cecilia?
Obtener.
Yes, probably. Probably. It's like a synonym. It is like win, but you don't say win. I win more than a new contact.
Gané.
Because win is for competition. Win is for competition. For example, you can say, I won the soccer match yesterday. But you cannot say, I gained the soccer match yesterday. Because gain is more like for experiences or something that is not a competition. For example, in your case, if you have been eating all this quarantine, you can say that you gain weight. You gained weight, that you got more weight. Yes? So that is gain. It's similar to win, but win is more for competitions and gain is not for competition. Yes? You gain experience. For example, if you go to work to a place and you stay in that position only for 2 days because you didn't like it, you don't have to feel sad because you didn't like it. No, you know that you gained experience, that probably in the future you can use it. Yes, so that is the meaning of gained. Next one and last one, David. What's the meaning of set a goal? It says, I set a goal last year.
Where is it go?
In the first paragraph, it says, I set a goal last year. I would have won one.
Set a goal. Is this enviar?
No, that is send. This is set.
Set a goal. No, I don't know, teacher.
You see, you have to ask me. So when you set a goal, that means that you establish an objective for your life. What is your goal for next year? Yes. So for next year or by next year, I want to buy a new car. So that is a goal that you have, like an objective. So you set or you put, but you don't say put, you set your goals. Yes. So this is the reading. Now I'm going to read it for you. Take notes about pronunciation, about linking sounds, because later you're going to read it for me. So let's see how it is. Last week I had lunch with Allison, a new member of the network contacts. We saw each other at 3 seminars over the past year, but we really did not know each other very well. I set a goal last year. I would have one-on-one networking meeting with at least 5 new contacts this year. My 5th contact meeting was Allison. Our meeting was so rewarding that I want to share the experience. During lunch, Allison mentioned that she was shy by nature. In the past, she said she worried a lot before going to large networking events. I felt surprised because she trusted me that feeling. I gotta know more about her, the industry she works in, and about her expectations for the future. I gained more than a new contact. I passed from small talk to smart talk. Here is my advice to you. When you attend business events, do not just go and discuss business problems and solutions. Try to get to know at least 3 new people by sharing a one-on-one networking coffee, lunch, or dinner. There are several benefits of this practice. You expand your contacts, improve your networking skills, and you build meaningful connections with people in the industry. Yes? Once again, and then it is your turn. Last week, I had lunch with Edison, a new member of the network contacts. We saw each other at 3 seminars over the past year, but we really did not know each other very well. I set a goal last year. I would have a one-on-one networking meeting with at least 5 new contacts this year. My 5th contact meeting was Addison. Our meeting was so rewarding that I want to share the experience. During lunch, Addison mentioned that she was shy by nature. In the past, she said she worried a lot before going to large networking events. I felt surprised because she trusted me that feeling. I gotta know more about her, the industry she works in, and about her expectations for the future. I gained more than a new contact. I passed from small talk to smart talk. Here's my advice to you. When you attend business events, do not just go and discuss business, problems, and solutions. Try to get to know at least 3 new people by sharing a one-on-one networking coffee, lunch, or dinner. There are several benefits of this practice. You expand your contacts, improve your networking skills, and you build meaningful connections with people in the industry. Yes? So now let's see who's gonna read first. First paragraph is going to be Oscar, second paragraph is going to be Hugo, and paragraph number 3 is going to be David. So after Oscar finishes, immediately Hugo, and after Hugo finishes, immediately David. So 1, 2, go.
Last week, I had a lunch with Allison, a new member of my network contacts. We saw each other at 3 seminars over the past year, but we really didn't know each other very well. I set a goal last year. I will have a one-on-one network meeting with at least 5 new contacts this year. My fifth contact meeting was Allison. Our meeting was so rewarding that I want to share the experience.
Hugo, your microphone.
During lunch, Alison mentioned that she was shy by nature. In the past, she says she worried a lot before going to large networking events. I feel surprised because she trusted me that feeling. I got to know more about her, the industry she works in, and about her expectations for for the future. I gained more than a new contact. I passed from a small talk to a smart talk.
There is many advice do you when you attend business event. Do not just go and discuss business problem and solution. Try to get to know at least 3 new people by sharing a one-on-one networking coffee, lunch, or dinner. There are several benefits of this practice. You expand your contact, improve your networking skill, and you build meaningful connection with people in the industry.
Good. Now let's see. Pronunciation. The first one is saw. So in the first paragraph, we saw. Saw is the past of see. Second paragraph, it is nature. Nature, nature, nature. She said. She said, and also past. I passed from small talk to smart talk. Paragraph number 3. Here is my advice to you. Here is my advice to you. Next one, pronunciation is at least. At least 3 new people. And the last one is when you say meaningful connections with people in the industry. Good. Next one, paragraph number 1 will be Nancy, paragraph number 2 will be Adolfo, and paragraph number 3 will be Caesar.
Last week I had lunch with Allison, a new member of my network contacts. We saw each other at 3 seminars over the past year, but we really did not know each other very well. I set a goal last year. I will have a one-on-one networking meeting with at least 5 new contacts this year. My fifth contact meeting was Allison. Our meeting was so rewarding that I want to share the experience.
During lunch, Alison mentioned that she was shy by nature in the past. She said she worried a lot before going to large networking events. I felt surprised because she trusts me that feeling. I got to know more about her, the industry she works in, and about her expectation for the future. I gained more than a new contact. I passed from a small talk to a smart talk.
Here is my advice to you. When you attend business events, do not just go and discuss business, problems, and solutions. Try to get to know at least 3 new people by sharing a one-on-one networking coffee, lunch, or dinner. There are several benefits of this practice. You expand your contacts, improve your networking skill, and you build meaningful connection with people in the industry.
Good, 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 good. Only in the second paragraph, the pronunciation is nature, nature. And she said. Said is the past of say, but you don't say said. The pronunciation is said. Next one, Constantino, paragraph number 2. Cecilia, paragraph number 2, and Melvin, paragraph number 3.
I paragraph number 3.
Yes.
Okay. Last week I had. Uh, I don't see the first line.
Sorry, I was giving access to Google again. That's why I touched the screen. There you go.
Last week I had lunch with Allison, a new member of my network contacts. We saw each other at 3 seminars over the past year, but we really did not know each other very well. I set a goal last year. I will have a one-on-one networking meeting with at least 5 new contacts this year. My fifth contact meeting was Allison. Our meeting was so rewarding that I want to share the experience.
During lunch, Alison mentioned that she was shy by nature. In the past, she said she worried a lot before going to large networking events. I felt surprised because she told me that feeling. I got to know more about her, the industry she works in, and about her expectation for the future, and gained more than a new contact. I passed from small talk to smart talk.
Here is my advice to you when you attend vision events. Do not use go because vision problem and solution. Try again. Try to get and know at least 3 new people by sharing one's networking coffee, lunch, or dinner. Here are several benefits of this practice. Your expands your contact, improve your network and skill, and you're building meaningful contacts with the people in the industry.
Okay, let's see paragraph number 1. The pronunciation is so. We saw each other. We saw each other. So we saw each other, and the other one was, there was another word over there. Each other. Each other, we saw each other. That was. Then in the paragraph number 2, you say shy by nature. Nature, not nature, nature. Then the other one is she said in the past. She said. The other one is I gained, 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 because it is the past. And in the last paragraph, here, no here, no there, here. Here is my advice to you. The other one is you were saying improve, improve, improve. And it was meaningful, build, meaningful connections. Build, not building, it is build, meaningful connections. So last one, paragraph number 1 will be Felix, paragraph number 2 will be Christian, and paragraph number 3 will be Joshua.
Last week I had lunch with Allison. a new member of my network contact. We saw each other at three seminars over the past year, but we really did not know each other very well. I think ago last year, I will I will have a one-on-one networking meeting with a led by new contact this year. My fifth contact meeting was Allison. Our meeting was so rewarding that I want to share the experience.
During lunch, Alison mentioned that she was shy by nature. In the past, she said she worried a lot before going to large networking events. I felt surprised because she trusts me that feeling. I got to know more about her, the industry she works in about her expectation for the future. I gained more than a new contact. I passed from small talk to smart talk.
Here is my advice to you. When you attend business event, do not just go and discuss business, problems, and solutions. Try to get to know at least three new people by sharing a one-on-one networking coffee, lunch, or dinner. There are several benefits of this practice. You expand your contacts, improve your networking skill, and you're building meaningful connection with people in the industry.
Good job. So now let's see in the first one, pronunciation was rewarding, rewarding, rewarding. In paragraph number 2, mentioned, mentioned, no mentioned, it's mentioned. The other one was pronunciation when you say I gained in the past. I gained more than a new contact. I passed from small talk to smart talk. And in the last paragraph, it is just, not just, it is just, like Justin Bieber. So you say just. And discuss, just go and discuss. And industry, industry, industry. Now, comprehension, let's see how much you understood. It says that Allison and Miss Tate saw each other for the first time last week. Is that true or false? True or false? Number 1.
It's false.
Exactly, it is false. Good, because they saw each other for about the last 3 seminars, they said, over the past year. So it wasn't the first time last week. Good, they had lunch together last week, but it's not the first time that they were together. Yes, the first time they got together was 1 year ago. Next one, number 2. Miss Tate set a networking goal for this year. Is that true?
False.
Oh,
Exactly, false. It is not this year. It is last year that she set the goal. Good. Next one, number 3. Allison confessed that she hated networking events. Is that true or false?
False.
False. Too.
False. That information is not something that you have over there. Good. Next one. It says Miss Tate and Allison passed from small talk to smart talk during lunch.
It's
True.
true.
It's
True.
true.
Good, it's true. And the last one, mistake mentioned 3 benefits of one-on-one networking meetings. True or false?
True.
It's true.
It's true. Good. So you're good in comprehension. So this was the first part that I told you that we will have about the class. It was reading and comprehension. So it was super easy for you to understand it. And now you know the pronunciation of some words. You know new expressions, as Cesar was saying, one-on-one. It means like individual. So those are expressions that you can use also, or that you can understand when someone says, we will have a one-on-one meeting. So that means only you and your boss. So probably because he wants to give you good news, or probably because he will say goodbye. So one of the two options, yes, but that is a one-on-one meeting. Or sometimes it is to give you feedback about, I don't know, an evaluation that you had or a process, things like that. So they have to give you feedback. They always tell you that you will have a one-on-one meeting to get the feedback. Now I'm going to show you a video, and in this video you're going to see how people are talking in the past. They are talking about pains. Do you know what pains are? No? For example, this week and last week, I've been working in a room in my house because I'm moving things from one room to another one. But first of all, I had to paint all the room, and that room is the biggest room in the house. So I had to paint it all, clean it all, and like that. So everything is clean, 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 clean. But after 2 days of cleaning and painting, I have a pain in my back. I have a pain in my back. Yes?
Meaning of dolor, really?
Exactly. That is a pain. So there are different ways on how you can express a problem. This is only an introduction because later you have a unit where they tell you about health problems. But for example, when you watch too much TV, or when you are under the sun for a long period of time, you have a headache. So the part of the body is head. So you only add ache. Oops, I sent it to Adolfo. Let me see. You only add ache to the part of the body, and that is going to be the health problem. So for the head, headache, you don't have to say headache. I have a headache. I have a headache. Headache. If it is your stomach, how would you say it? If the problem is your stomach, what do you have? What is it? No, the pronunciation is stomach. Stomach. The part of the body is stomach. This is my stomach. This is my stomach. So what is the problem? If you want to say dolor de estómago, how do you say it?
Stomach pain? No.
No, you're going to use the word ache.
Stomach.
You're going to use the word ache. Esa palabra van a ocupar para decir dolor, ache. Pain, pain se describe como un dolor, pero como que yo les puedo decir, tengo un dolor en mi pecho. I have a pain in my chest.
Como sentimental o algo así, ¿no?
No necesariamente, pero usted dice, tengo un dolor y en tal parte. Eso es cuando se ocupa pain.
Ok.
En este caso, ache es dolor. Entonces usted quiere decir dolor de cabeza. Entonces primero menciona la parte del cuerpo y después dice ache. Si es head y le quiere decir dolor de cabeza, headache. No va a decir headache. Dice headache. Y si lo dice con más fluidez, headache. Luego tiene el estómago. Estómago se dice stomach. No se dice stomach. Se escribe stomach, pero se dice stomach. Entonces, si tiene stomach y estómago es stomach y dolor se dice ache y lo quiere unir dolor de estómago, usted va a decir stomachache. I have a stomachache. Yes, I have a stomachache.
In my back.
If it is your, exactly, if it is your back, I have a backache. A knee rake.
Arm cake.
Oh, van a ver partes del cuerpo en la que sí lo pudiera decir como eso, pero no es tan común. Que diga, I have an arm ache. Arm ache,
Hair ache.
pero como donde están las partes de órganos, ahí sí se dice ache, como stomachache, headache, earache, toothache,
haircake,
backache. Hairache doesn't exist. Okay, so those are going to be problems.
Thank you.
No problem. You also may have another expression. You can say, I have a stomachache, or my stomach hurts. You will see it on the screen right now. My stomach hurts. In that case, you're saying, mi estómago me duele. My stomach hurts. My back, my head, my nose, my throat. And then you say hurts. My head hurts. My back hurts. My stomach hurts. Mi estómago me duele. My stomach hurts. Yes? Or
what is the meaning of only word hurt?
Hurt is lastimar.
Okay.
Lastimar o doler. But as a verb, that is a verb. My stomach hurts. Now, another expression that you can use is oops, I wrote teeth, but it is feet. My feet are killing me. Foot is one, foot, but feet, two. My 2 feet that I used to walk. So, my feet are killing me. It's like, los pies me están matando. My feet are killing me. That is just one expression. And you will hear some problems like the flu, gripe. Another common problem is cough, cough. A cold is like a combination of everything. Cough, the flu, fever, shivers, and like that. Yes. So
in this case of flu, how I say, I have the flu or I am the flu.
No, I have. Tengo, no soy.
Okay.
I have the flu. I have a stomachache. I have a headache. I have a backache.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to share with you this video that is about pains and aches and pains. So you will see it right now. Can you see the screen, guys?
Yes, teacher.
All right, so I'll play it right now.
We talked, we ate and drank, and then we walked side by side.
Hi, Bob. How are you today?
I feel great.
I'm glad to hear that.
Hello, Bob. How are you today?
I feel fine.
I'm happy to hear that.
Hi, Bob. How are you doing today?
Okay,
That's good. Have a nice lunch, Bob.
thanks.
Bob. How are you doing?
So-so.
Oh. Well, have a good afternoon, Bob.
Thanks, Nancy.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Not so good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Bob, you don't look very well. Are you okay?
I feel terrible.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, see you tomorrow, Bob.
See you tomorrow, Alan.
What's the matter?
I have a headache.
I have a stomach ache.
I have a toothache.
I have a backache.
I have an earache.
I have a sore throat.
I have a cold. Excuse me.
Bless you. What did you do yesterday?
I worked.
I cooked.
I washed my windows.
I played cards with my friends.
I cleaned my house. I studied.
I painted my bathroom.
I planted flowers.
I waited for the plumber all day.
How does David feel? Not so good. What's the matter? He has a backache. A backache? How did he get it? He played basketball all day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
How do you feel?
Not so good.
What's the matter?
I have a stomach ache.
A stomach ache? How did you get it?
I ate cookies all afternoon.
Are you feeling okay?
Not really.
What's the matter?
I have a headache.
A headache? That's too bad. How did you get it?
I drank coffee all morning.
How are you feeling?
Not so great.
What's wrong?
I have a terrible backache.
I'm sorry to hear that. What did you do?
I sat at my desk all day today.
How do you feel today?
Awful.
What's the matter?
I have a very bad sore throat.
I'm sorry to hear that. How did you get it?
I sang all day today. And how do you feel today?
I feel great.
I'm glad to hear that.
What did you do today?
I washed my floors.
Your floors?
Yes, I washed my floors all day. What did you do today? I cleaned my house. Your house? Yes, I cleaned my house all day. What did you do today?
I painted my porch.
Your porch?
Yes, I painted my porch all day. What did you do today?
I fixed my sink.
Your sink?
Yes, I fixed my sink all day.
I washed my floors. I cleaned my house.
I painted my porch.
I fixed my sink.
We worked at home all day.
All right, so you could see all activities that they did in the past, and even they were singing. So now we are going to work in pairs before the exam, because exam is coming in 10 minutes. So what you're going to do is that you're going to work in pairs and you're going to start practicing. You can ask, if you remember yesterday we studied, and in the reading it says, when you start a conversation, you have to pass from small talk to smart talk. So in other words, try to get more contact with your partner. Try to have a conversation, not like a simple and normal conversation, not like, did you eat tamales yesterday? Yes, I did. Did you go to the beach last week? No, I didn't. No, right, it's more like a conversation. Did you eat tamales yesterday? Oh, yes, I did. I ate 2 tamales. They were super delicious. Oh, really? Where did you buy them? I bought them in a place that is near my house. Oh, interesting. How much are they? Oh, they are 25 cents each. Oh, that's cheap. Yes, I will give you some money one day and you can bring me some. Yes, no problem. Don't you buy tamales near your house? No, I don't. Why? Because nobody sells in my neighborhood. So last time that I ate tamales was last year in December because I went to a small town in Ataco and they gave me some tamales for Christmas. Oh, yeah, some people give tamales on Christmas. So it's more like interaction, knowing each other instead of just yes, no, like keeping a conversation. So I'm going to break out the room. I will tell you who you're going to work with. Well, one of you is going to be working in group of 3. So group number 1 will be Adolfo and David. Number 2, Cecilia and Nancy. Number 3, Christian with Melvin. Next one will be Felix with Joshua. And in the last one, we are going to have Cesar, Constantino. Oh, hold on. Well, 2 groups of 3. So you will enter right now.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Did you talk along one hour?
Yeah, it's alone. And I walk more by.
Did you work in the Airbus A300 in the morning?
Can you repeat?
Did you work in the Airbus A300 in the morning?
Yes, I worked
What
in
kind
the air.
of work do you release?
Is the I opening the access for the engine
Good,
all day.
good. And well, what kind of what kind of food do you eat in the lunch?
I ate meat and rice and 2 tortillas. And you did you what do you eat for breakfast?
Yes,
What did you eat for breakfast?
What did you eat for breakfast?
That was today in the morning.
Yeah.
It was past. So what did you eat for breakfast?
I ate 2 sandwich.
Yeah.
Yes, because I got hurt in the law because uh, I had had a lot of traffic in the morning.
Ah, yeah, yeah. In the morning, the traffic is heavy,
Yes, and
but
I
no
drove my
problem because I started at 6 p.m.
yes. and and do you how do you say, teacher? ¿Cómo llegaste a casa?
Did you arrive or
Did you
did you get? You can also say get.
okay. Did you get in your home at your home late or early?
I I espérame, wait. I came at 6 p.m. I am
Be turismo interno. I don't know. Teacher, how do you say hacer turismo interno?
To have internal tourism.
Have internal tourism.
Tourism.
Internal tourism. Tourism.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Oscar and Cecilia needs to do have internal tourism.
Yeah. I would like I would like to go the Lago de Coatepeque again. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah. I
I
agree with you.
I will suggest another place that you should visit. It is called in Spanish is well, it's not in Spanish, but it is Nahuatl. Cascadas de
Don Juan.
no, Nucumacayan or something like that. I don't know exactly. I will search it. But
Where is
it?
It is near San Lorenzo.
Where is San Lorenzo?
I guess it is
I don't know.
It is part of San Vicente or Sonsonate.
Maybe San Vicente.
But they have a festival. They have a Jocotes festival.
Okay.
I will search the place and I will tell you because it is in Nahuatl. But that is a beautiful place. Beautiful.
No. I would like to study.
I found it.
It
is called Malacatupang.
Malacatupang. What?
I saw about it.
Yes, it is beautiful. For real, beautiful.
Did you visit it, teacher?
Yes, like 2 years ago, but it was beautiful. I have been to, well, I like to go out, so I go to different places. And I guess that place is one of the best places that I have visited in El Salvador.
Really?
Malacatupang. That is, I consider one of the best places. There is another one, but I forgot the name. That is beautiful too. That you have like it is like a river or a lake, but there is a cave, and you can enter. That's beautiful too. I forgot it, but that's beautiful.
In La Unión?
I guess it is. I
don't remember the place.
But I went some years ago. But I remember that those and the probably the third place that is a beach that I like is Salinita, but it's called Residencial Salinita. So that place is beautiful too. So those 3 places in El Salvador. Then in Guatemala, probably the best place that I have visited in Guatemala is Cayala. That's a beautiful city.
Yeah,
beautiful.
In Christmas, it's more beautiful.
Yeah, it's more beautiful, but in no season.
For the light.
I have been to that place more than one time, and I love it.
Yeah,
I really love
right.
it. It's super modern. So you should do the same. You can start here in El Salvador, visit different places,
Yeah,
Obviously,
because we can viajar, we can travel.
travel. Obviously, this year, to increase the economy of the country, it is better to stay in El Salvador and travel in El Salvador. Next year, the same thing, only in El Salvador.
Yeah,
So
it's
continue,
a good
guys.
advice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Oscar. So
I
you
would like to
need,
start in the YouTube channel with information for places in El Salvador.
yeah. Or there are Instagram page too.
Oh, sí. Yeah.
Instacibar.
Sí.
Mhm.
I like it. Well,
Cecilia.
Ceci.
Are you asleep? Hello, Ceci.
Solo escucho.
Practice, Cecilia, practice. You still have 2 minutes before the test.
I don't travel. My
Yes,
country
you
never
don't,
is there.
yes, but you can talk about something different. I want, like Oscar is saying, I want to go to Coatepeque Lake. So maybe you haven't traveled, but you can
I
say,
don't have money.
yeah. But to go to Coatepeque, you don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot.
But you need a car.
Not really. Not really.
Mhm.
There are
In
some.
Uber.
Listen. No, Uber is expensive. Listen, Cecilia.
In a bus.
Go to different websites in El Salvador to go to Coatepeque Lake. $10. $10. Yes.
Yeah.
Tours. There are
It's
tours.
true.
Ah, yes.
$10 to go to El Pital. $10.
No, $15.
But for $5 for the trip to
Ah, yeah,
the
you're right.
hill. But you can walk. Obviously, you have to go
No,
early.
it's
2
so
hours.
far. Yeah. I walk about 2 hours.
Yeah, it's far, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful too.
I was
Yeah.
dying.
It's very cool.
Yes, it is. Good. So you can do it. I mean, probably you say $1 every week.
$2.
In 2 or 3
$3.
months, you travel because you
Yeah.
need to relax. Okay, continue, guys.
It's necessary.
Do you like your work?
Yes, I did.
It's
I like.
interesting.
Yes, it's very comfortable.
I took a picture.
Yes, I took several pictures because I liked more. I liked much. I liked much. And when I visit, I drive with my girlfriend and my mom.
Oh, it's a very
Yes,
good.
yes, because it's not for a large road for me because it's here in 30 minutes in Apaneca.
It's near your house.
Yes, it's very near for my house, and the road is complicated because he said uh, the
All right, guys. Well, I heard some of you talking. You were talking about your job. Some of you were talking about places in El Salvador to visit and like that. So that's good. Now it's time for your test. Now this test is short. It is short. It is easy if you study. And I'm going to show you on the screen what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Obviously, you can access right now to the test, but pay attention, because if you are on your cell phone, you access and then you open WhatsApp or any other thing, you have the first try. So it is better to enter only when you start your test. If you are on your phone, if you are on a computer, no problem. So who is on a computer right now? Hugo, Christian, and Constantino. Hugo, can you enter to Schoology week number 2 and you enter to the exam and verify if you can access before I give you the instructions so that I can make sure that you all have access?
Let me a second, please.
Okay.
Yes, teacher, I can see the test.
All right, good. So that means that everyone can see it and everyone can complete it too. So I'm going to share with you a screen so that you can see what you're going to do on this test. And this is the instruction before you start completing it. The first part is a listening. So you're going to listen to John and Nora, and I really, really need that you pay attention to this thing. You're going to listen to John and Laura, two people. John is the first person, Laura is the second person. A boy, John, and a woman, Laura. They describe what they did last night. They are telling what they did last night. You have to write, someone has the microphone on. Someone, okay. So you're going to listen to them and they are going to describe what they did last night. You have to write the name of the person that did each activity. For example, who went to a party, John or Laura? Who had a good meal? Good meal means breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Who watched a video? Who met an old friend? Who got home late? So in the option number 1, you write or you type the name of the person. Who, John or Laura? If it is John, John. If it is Laura, Laura. If it is John and Laura, John and Laura. Because it can be only one person or the two as you prefer. So you will say it. Next one. In the second part, you're going to complete the exercises or the sentences using the verb that you have in brackets in the simple past. If it is positive, you write it in positive. If it is negative, you write it in negative using simple past. In the number 3, you have to write the correct sound for the ed in the verb. For example, the first verb is like, but you have the past with ed. So how do you pronounce the past? Do you pronounce it like T, like D, or like id? You will type T, D, or id. You only write the answer. Solo van a escribir qué sonido hace. Si es una T, ponen el sonido de la T. Si es una D, el sonido de la D. Si es id, pone id. Eso es lo único que va a hacer. And in the last part, you're going to complete the exercises using the verbs that you have over there. And it says, I am in charge of, and in parentheses, you have check emails. And then you have, my boss is in charge of, and then you have the verb in parentheses. Thank you for, and then you have the verb in parentheses. So you have to complete with the space, with the verb that you have in parentheses in the space. If you need to write infinitive, infinitive. If you need to write a gerund, gerund. If you think that is the base form, base form. So as you prefer. Any questions before starting the test, guys?
No.
No?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what's your question? No questions? No? Hugo, questions?
No, teacher, I don't have questions.
All right. So let's get started. You have to complete the quiz before 9 p.m. So you can start right now. And if you have any questions, you can ask me too. You can access and you start completing it. Similar to the other evaluations, same thing. You access and you have the space, number 1, and then you type it. Number 2, and then you type it. Number 3, and there you type it, and like that.
Teacher, I can see the test.
Really?
Yeah.
But
You can see the video.
Can you see the test, guys? Thumbs up if you can see the test. Thumbs up if you can see the test.
Yes, I can see, teacher.
Christian,
I can see.
I can hear the video.
They can hear the audio. So everyone can. Nancy?
No.
Teacher, the video is okay.
Okay, thank you. So Nancy, I don't know why. What does it say, Nancy?
I don't say, teacher.
I don't see the video.
I didn't get home until after
Okay,
midnight.
for those who can watch the video or who can see the test, I will play it right now.
I went to a party and met an old school friend of
So
mine.
I will play
We
it.
went to high school together. We had lots to talk about. I stayed out until about 1 a.m.
Someone has a
So I got
microphone on.
home really late too.
It sounds like you had a better time than
So
So what did you do last
I
night,
will
John?
play it. I will play it so that you can do it at the same time. Nancy says that she can do it right now. All right, so I'm going to show it to you right now, and I will play it. All right, this is just the listening part. So you can start right now, listen to it. You have to write the name of the
So what did you do last night, John? So what did you do last night, John?
I went to my boss's house. He invited me over for dinner.
Really? How was it?
Oh, the food was excellent, but he talked about football all night, and I hate football. Then we watched a boring sports video.
How awful. I know how you feel about sports.
I didn't get home until after midnight.
That doesn't sound like much fun. I had a great time last night.
Oh, yeah? What did you do?
I went to a party and met an old school friend of mine. We went to high school together. We had lots to talk about. I stayed out until about 1 a.m., so I got home really late too.
It sounds like you had a better time than I did.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, that's the first time. I will play it again. Remember to write only John or Laura. And if you think that the two people did it, John and Laura.
So what did you do last night, John?
I went to my boss's house. He invited me over for dinner.
Really? How was it?
Oh, the food was excellent, but he talked about football all night, and I hate football. Then we watched a boring sports video.
How awful. I know how you feel about sports.
I didn't get home until after midnight.
That doesn't sound like much fun. I had a great time last night.
Oh, yeah? What did you do?
I went to a party and met an old school friend of mine. We went to high school together. We had lots to talk about. I stayed out until about 1 a.m., so I got home really late too.
It sounds like you had a better time than I did.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All right. Last time. I will play it last time, and then you continue with the rest.
So, what did you do last night, John?
I went to my boss's house. He invited me over for dinner.
Really? How was it?
Oh, the food was excellent, but he talked about football all night, and I hate football. Then we watched a boring sports video.
How awful. I know how you feel about sports.
I didn't get home until after midnight.
That doesn't sound like much fun. I had a great time last night.
Oh, yeah? What did you do?
I went to a party and met an old school friend of mine. We went to high school together. We had lots to talk about. I stayed out until about 1 a.m., so I got home really late too.
It sounds like you had a better time than I did.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All right. So you can continue with the rest. Adolfo had problem with connection.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
In the last question, if only write the T or D or slash T or slash or
Only the T, only the D, or only it?
slash no.
No, you don't need the slash.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
teacher, for the listening, only tengo que poner las dos personas, o sea, tengo que poner el nombre de la persona o solo la letra.
The name or the letter?
¿Cuáles eran los nombres?
Laura and John.
Okay. Thank you.
If it is only one person, the name of the person. If the two of them, the two.
Okay.
Oscar, do you have any questions?
Sorry.
Okay, because
No,
you raised your
I
hand.
don't.
Okay. Cesar finished. Christian finished. Let's see.
Teacher, I have a problem with my exam. I have to repeat it.
Why?
Because my internet don't work.
Oh, okay. No problem. You can try a second time.
Okay.
Christian finished. Cecilia finished. Good, Cecilia. Nancy finished. Oscar finished. And Louis finished. Louis has problem with internet because he doesn't have internet. But he tried to complete it.
Teacher, can you check?
What? If you finished?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Teacher, I have a problem.
Yes, I
Can you
know.
write?
I can see it. I can
Ajá,
see it.
escribí mal Laura.
So you can do it again. You have a second try.
Ah.
You have a second try. Yes, but you have only some minutes. So you have to
Okay.
do it quickly.
Okay.
Teacher, me to write bad Laura too.
Okay, so if you have problem typing, you can repeat it, no problem. But it has to be before the time. So
Okay.
if you have to repeat it, that means that you have to do it quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
Hugo, try again because I know that you have problem with connection. So try again, but you have to do it quickly because of the time.
Okay.
Teacher, only for confirmation, the name is Laura, right?
Yes, but you have to type it like Laura.
Ah, Laura.
Teacher,
Yeah.
I can try again.
Yes, you all can try a second time, but before 9, because at 9, it is closed. The name is John, John, and Laura is Laura, but the pronunciation is Laura.
Thanks.
Cesar had problem, I think the same thing with the names. Caesar? If you have problems with
Yes, teacher.
if you have problems with the answers, remember that Laura is Laura, because I don't know what kind of mistakes you have,
No.
but you had a lot of mistakes. So if you want to check it right now, you still have some minutes. You have like 10 minutes to complete it if you want. If not, leave it like that. But yes, the same thing for Joshua. Felix too.
How do you write a John, teacher?
J,
John.
it is John, 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 en Laura, Laura.
Okay.
Si tienen un problema con el spelling, se las toma como malas, acuérdense. So verify it, because I can see over here, some of you have problems. You only have 8 of 18. Felix, for example. So you can try again and verify the correct way to do it. The same for David. Nine minutes.
Finish, teacher. Can you check?
Yes. That was a bit better, a little bit better than before. Joshua,
Teacher, could you check me the upload
Okay, I will check it right now. Constantino, yes, that was better.
Okay, thank you.
Joshua, you have exactly the same kind of answers. So I don't know if you didn't type correctly or if you made a mistake for real.
Teacher, checking my exam. Upload.
Melvin. Yes, that's better. Fi 5 minutes, guy, 5 minutes.
Teacher, can you
Yes.
check my exam?
Yes,
No.
I did, but that's what I was telling you, that you got like 11 points and they are 18. So I don't know if you had problems typing or something. No sé si tuvo problemas de editar, pero tiene 11 puntos de 18. Se tienen que fijar al momento de editar, porque si ponen Laura y no lo ponen bien, si ponen John, pero no lo digitan bien, se los toma como error. Aunque yo igual se los voy a revisar uno por uno, por si en algún caso, ¿verdad? Pero lo mejor es que lo digiten, así les sale la nota ya directa, ¿verdad?
Pero aquí ya aparece cargado.
Yes. Sí.
Que no se puede corregir si lo dejo. Que no me dejaba cargarlo.
Ajá, ya completó 3 veces, le sale. Bueno,
Aquí así lo voy a dejar.
Le voy a dar otra opción ahorita. Pero solo tiene 5 minutos. No sé qué tan rápido lo puede hacer, pero ya tiene otra oportunidad ahorita.
Lo hago de nuevo.
Yes. But you have 5 minutes. Felix, you have to complete it too. You have only 3 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes. One minute. That was better for Felix, for Joshua. Yes?
I can see.
Yes, but yes, I received it. That was better. Good. All right, guys, time's up. So if you don't send it right now, it won't recognize it. So I suggest you send it right now. Good. So now let's see. It was pretty easy. It was super, super easy. But probably some of you got mistakes in the part of writing the name Laura, that is Laura, and John. For some of you, it was in pronunciation with the sounds. So I need you practice at home those sounds, because this is not the last time that you're going to use them. In unit number 3 and unit number 4, you have to use them too. So I suggest you keep working on that. Yes. Tomorrow we start unit number 3. And there are some people who are missing foro evaluado, and they are also missing entrega de ejercicios. So you have to complete foro evaluado and entrega de ejercicios. All of you, all of you. Todos tienen que entregar el foro evaluado y los ejercicios. Yes, all of you. Week number 2. So now let's see attendance. So, first person, Felix Ernesto Castellanos.
Present.
Good. Then we have Josué Edmundo Ábalos. Josué Edmundo Ábalos.
Present.
Good. Carlos Eduardo Barrera is not here. César Santiago Benavides.
Present.
Good. Cristian Armando Cardona.
Present.
Good. Herman is from Insafort. Adolfo Alberto Castro. Adolfo. Adolfo Castro. Adolfo.
Imagine of Adolfo is priest.
Yes, probably. But he is there. There he is. Adolfo.
Present, teacher.
Okay.
Problem with the internet.
Yes. Then we have Cecilia Guadalupe Castro.
Present.
Good. Nancy Yasmin Claudia.
Present.
David Ricardo Delon.
Present.
Good. Luis Antonio Dominguez has pronoun with internet. Carolina for the baby. Hugo Ernesto Fonseca.
Present, teacher.
Melvin Jonathan Gallardo.
Present, teacher.
Oscar Armando Gomez.
Present, teacher.
Good. Constantino Guardado.
Present.
Good. Floris from Insaforp, and Raul is not here. So we are going to start tomorrow unit number 3, guys. So try to be in class because the topic is important too. So thank you for being there and being responsible. I see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, guys. Bye-bye.